Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 01 here, and we have finally found uranium. Finally. So I have hopped through quite a few asteroids. You can see once I sit into the chair that our power is all the way full, and we still have a bunch of hydrogen left over. So I was able to get a few loads of ice as I'm kind of hopping through everywhere, got everything nice and charged. And then we also made it through about 40,000 platinum since the last video, so just to kind of give you an idea of how long it's been, I guess. And we're still going through the titanium. I think this is the last of it. So it's been a little while, not too long though. But now that we have uranium, we can actually do stuff. So first things first, I'm going to start getting that uranium because why not? And then hopefully we're not picking up anything other than uranium. And I think uranium is incredibly dense, so I don't think it's going to actually use up all that much space. So I'm going to go out there, do a little test hole, and see kind of where it is and how big of a deposit we have. I'm assuming it's a full deposit, which is going to be great, because then we'll be good on power for pretty much all the way to the alien planet and then some. So that'll be good. So I'm going to start hopping in here. Come on. Game still likes to freeze on me, so I'm not really sure what's going on with that. Alright. There we go. Here's the uranium. And it is a full deposit, which is awesome. And then we have 3 drills going at it, so hopefully that will be done pretty quickly. But yeah, so we have uranium for basically ever now. So that combined with the titanium, we are good to build all of the higher tier stuff. We still don't have, you know, the tier 6 motors or the legendary motors or any of those things, so I don't think we can go quite to that level. But, and yeah, this is barely using up any of our cargo space, which is amazing. So we should be able to get this entire deposit of uranium and still have plenty of space left over. Yeah, I wanted to see just how much space it's using and how much we have. So we're at 62,000. Yeah, so you can see that the mass is about 3 times, a little under 3 times, like 2.5 times the volume. Whereas if you take something like platinum, well, it's about the same, I suppose. About 3 times. Yeah, maybe platinum is even more dense than uranium. I don't know. It doesn't matter. All I know is that we've got the goods. So all I need to do is start processing some of this uranium. And then that will start going into the reactor. At least it should go into the reactor. Maybe. If it's on. Is the reactor on? The reactor is not on. Now the reactor is on. Okay, so that should pull the little bit of uranium that we've done so far into here. Maybe. Or maybe not. I don't know. I'll put it in there myself. There we go. Okay, so this can put out 27.5 megawatts. So yeah, so we should be good on that for a while. And I just want to check to see what we're doing. Yeah, we're still not even close to full. So I think this will actually work out quite nicely. Man. So, I don't think there should be much left in here. Yeah, it's already pulled out a ton of it. Good. I'm gonna have like a cube of uranium left in here. It's gonna be hilarious. But yeah, so that is pulling out really quickly, which super happy about. So having the 3 drills, definitely better than just having a single one. I mean, it should be obvious, but I don't know. But yeah, I am fairly happy about this. And that is a lot of uranium. Looks like it's going over here now. Okay. It's just fun watching this. Yeah, we are definitely going to be good on uranium for ever, basically. Alright, so now for the interesting part. We are going to start building ourselves our next ship. This is going to be interesting. So I have kind of an idea of what I want it to look like. And what's going to make it interesting is I want the cockpit section to be detachable and be kind of like a little ship, not as big as this one, like a little smaller, but then like it'll like slide in and then connect into the rest of the ship, which is going to have the refineries and the assemblers and all the big tanks and stuff. And then the only thing the front part is going to have is just like a cockpit block or whatever, some batteries, a drill, ore detector, maybe 3 drills. Yeah, something like that. And then so that way like we can kind of like leave that, and then I'll have like a much lighter ship that can kind of like zip around these things. So we can like go to an asteroid, stop like the big part of the ship or whatever, and then detach the smaller part, kind of run that out, kind of fly around and stuff like that, and then, you know, plug it back in once we're done. And I mean, I think that'll actually work out really, really nicely. But I have to get it to work first, so that's going to be interesting. And then also I have to start thinking about getting this thing able to take over stations and stuff. So I still want it to be somewhat compact, but it is going to have a lot of storage space on there and a lot more thrust than what I've got on here currently. So I'm just trying to think of how I want it to look. And I might actually look up on the interwebs and see kind of what kind of things other people have done. So Space Engineers Ship Design. And let's look up some images. Okay, that's kind of interesting. So like a lot of these ships are like super, super bulky. And it's like, I don't know, I don't really like the aesthetic of them so much. Although, there is this one that looks interesting. I don't know how I feel about it, though. I mean, it's definitely an interesting concept. I don't actually think that this is a space engineer ship at all. I think this is just something that someone kind of designed up. It looks like it's a 3D model, but it looks really, really, really interesting. The only problem is it's quite long. Ooh, but then again, this one looks really nice too. But I don't think this has a place where we can separate it though. But still, that's so like this ship design that I'm looking at, think Star Trek, and it sort of looks like Star Trek Voyager. Like imagine that ship, where it's not quite the Star Trek Enterprise where it has like the disc and everything, but it's more like it just kind of like flows together more, and it's more of like it looks like a more heavy duty ship, whereas like the Enterprise looks kind of fragile. So I think that might actually be kind of an interesting ship design. And then depending on how I do it, oh man, that would be, it would be really, really interesting if I could get it to work. Okay. So I have no idea if I can make this work or not. But we're gonna need a bunch of those to start off anyways. Okay, so we're gonna be building kind of backwards. So let me just kind of go out this way. All right. So that should give us enough room. All right, now to get this thing to look right is going to be the hardest thing, I think. But if I can get it to look right, it'll look amazing. Oh man, this is gonna be like really, really hard. Okay, so I suppose the first thing that we're gonna need is some sort of a way to get onto the ship from the back. So we're gonna start working with a door, and we're gonna make a proper, oh, and I'm gonna need other pieces and parts for this. Oh, also, let's see if this is done yet. We are done. This was all uranium, and we have all of it. We have all of it. All the uranium. This makes me happy. Alright, so I can turn off the drill and then turn off the little, I guess, outline of the drill. So we'll turn that off, turn that off. Oh, and we still aren't all the way full, which is cool. Alright, so how much uranium did we actually get? We're still working through all of that. Good. 231,000 uranium ore. That's going to be, once it's all broken down, it's going to be like... It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. Most definitely going to be a lot. I would prefer you work on the uranium, though. Give me some more of that stuff. Okay, and then I'll take that out and then put that back into the reactor. Okay, and then we'll throw that in there. So now we have lots and lots and lots of power. Good. No, I wanted 100, not 10. Don't need those. Interior plates, probably gonna need some of those too. Okay, so now for the building. Alright. So first things first is we need a door, and that door needs to have a proper vent system in here. So let me see, how do I want to do this? Let me get a catwalk, and then we'll put the catwalk in here. Construction components. Okay, so give me some construction components if you don't mind. So we'll go into this box, drop off some of those, pull out a bunch of those. All right, good to go. Okay, so we're gonna walk through here, and then we're gonna put the other door on the other side here. And then that's gonna go in here like that, okay. And then we're gonna put our vent on the bottom side here. And that will go in there like that. Okay. And then I think trying to think of like the basic shape that I want this to have. And I think I want it to be something like this. And then this will be just kind of like a 3-wide thing going across. And then we'll build this out a little bit. Okay. And then that has got to be something. Do I want to do a T-section here, or I don't know. And then I could put some batteries and whatnot in here. So definitely go with the tier 5 batteries because, oh, and I'm gonna need metal plates for those. So let's go grab some metal plates. Metal plates. 5. How about, there we go, that's a little better, 21. Okay. So next thing, battery. And tier 4, so that'll get us in there like that, I think. And that is not even in there the right way. I think that's correct. Yeah. Okay, so that'll get us a battery, and then we should probably do another one. Oh hey, this is already built. Nice. Okay, so we'll put that there. And then we'll put this one here. Okay, so that'll get us 4 batteries. I think that'll be good. And then how fully recharged in 7 minutes. Nice. Okay. Okay, so this back section is going to be the part that's going to detach. So that means that we need to have our sort of like a secondary command deck up towards the front somehow, but it's got to like fit into this whole kind of idea here. So let me see how I could potentially do that. I'm definitely going to go with some small cargo. We don't need a lot though. Okay, so I could put this down here. And then that'll get us that going, I think. And and then it's fine if we walk on top of that. I don't really care. Okay, so what else can we do? We're gonna need oxygen tanks, at least a hydrogen tank. So let me get some of those in here. So we'll put our oxygen. I mean, we're not going to need that much oxygen, so we're not going to need that much hydrogen either. So we'll do 1 oxygen and 1 hydrogen. And definitely doing the highest that we can. Alright, and then this has got to spin. I think that'll be good. Okay. And then we need power cells. How are you doing with those? Are you making more or not? I have no idea. Hey bud, what you doing? Okay, so it is making power cells. It's pretty much making all of the things. Okay, good to go. Alright, so this is going to be built out. And I kind of want to put in sort of like a window type thing. So we can see the charge state of the batteries if we need to. So like maybe some of these, like viewports. Probably do the clean one. All right, and then I need to make sure that this can see the charge state of the battery, which we can, okay. And then if we do it like this, then we really can. Okay, so that'll go there. And then this can go here. And then this is the only connection that we have in here right now, so I can't really replace this piece yet. But I can put in a temporary piece there, take out this one. Then can you move that out of the way, please? Thank you. Okay, and then we'll put this one there. Why you no place? You'll place there, but you won't place here. Why you no work? Why you no work? Oh, because I'm dumb. Yeah, I'm dumb. Okay. Because I just disconnected these blocks. Okay. So let's do this. And then that can go here and here. Okay. So we'll get those built, and that should merge everything back together, and then we should be okay. Yeah, because right now, these corners right here don't actually attach. So let's take out this piece here. And then I have to wait for those to get built. I know you can make all these parts, Mr. Build and Repair Unit. Why aren't you doing it? Are they set to grind if weld gets stuck? They are. And they both are. Okay. You know what? It would be faster if I just use this. Okay, good to go. Okay, so these are now merged together, so now I should be able to put in this window block again. Why you no work? Okay, you're merged together, right? And that's connected to that. All of this is all connected, right? Okay, let me just take out these things, and then we'll try this again. Okay. So window, window. Okay, good to go. And then I need those pieces again. Nope, that is not the way you were supposed to go on there, sir. Oh, wait. Can I? No, I can't. I was thinking maybe it has those pieces in there, but I don't think it does. It does not. Okay. So we have to go with this. Okay. That is fine. Okay, so then this can go here and here. Good to go. That is now connected through there. All right. And now we can do these pieces. All right, so now we have lots of connections all around. And then I'm going to put in these pieces down here. Okay. So that'll go there. And that'll give us kind of like our spacing that we need. Okay, so now, let's see, how do I want to do this? I don't think we have the part that can do what I want to do. No, I don't. Okay. Can I make it work anyways? I have no clue. But if I put this piece in there right now, and this is to sort of create like a bit of separation between this center section here and what's going to go out here on the edges. And then I need to see if there's anything that can kind of fit that spot. I don't think so. And I don't think it's going to be that piece. Probably not going to be that one, but maybe this one? No. And that's a 45, which is definitely not going to work out. I mean, we could do this, maybe? I mean, I think that's about as good as I'm going to get. It's not great, though. Okay, so that kind of creates our little bit of separation here. Good. All right, and then this needs to go... Actually, how does this need to go? I think we can just go with solid blocks back here. And that'll just kind of go in there like that. And that's how we'll build over. Okay. All right, so the next thing that we want to do is use some beams. All right, now how do I want this to go? I mean, I suppose we could do it like this. And then this has got to go. And then why is T? Dude, auto rotate, you are useless. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe that'll work. Okay. And then this has got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Or, hang on. Maybe we don't go with these yet. Okay, so if we don't do that, let's say that we go with these. Okay, I'm kind of designing in my head right now, so if this turns out terrible, I'm sorry. Okay, and then we'll spin that around for this side. Okay, so that gives the illusion that these are kind of connected on either side. Okay. All right, and then let's see, what else can I do? Build more over here, and then we're going to repeat this pattern on the bottom as well. And then, actually, do I want this there, or do I want to go with something else? Alright, how does that look? Or maybe we alternate that as well. So we'll take out like this one here, and this one here. And then we'll do a smaller one. That doesn't fit though. That does. Okay, and then that will be the final connection onto all of these things. All right, now that has to go into solid block here. And then this solid block has to, let's see. Yeah, we want this one to be more of a steeper slope, and then the other side will be more of a gradual slope. Okay, so that will go there. I think that'll work. And then we need to move this over. All right, now how much space do we have in here for things? Okay. So if that's the middle, then we have 1, 2 blocks here for space. And then we want this to be closed in a little bit, but I should... Or, instead of going super up like this, we go a more muted up down there. So like instead of going crazy like we did on that one, so let's put this in here, and this has to seal on the bottom, so that's another thing that I have to keep in mind. So at the very least this one has to seal. So what if I were to put in a half block here, and then an eighth block there? So then that should get that to seal, and then we'll have an actual pressurization chamber there. Okay. And then if you haven't guessed yet, this is going to be where the rockets are going to go, or the thrusters. And that doesn't actually look terrible. And this whole thing actually has to move out forward as well, or towards me anyways. So let me put in that little bit. So this has to go out like this. And then we don't have to go out much farther than that, so I think I might just cap this with an eighth corner. And then we'll have kind of half blocks along the back here. So then that gives us an idea of where we need to put the thrusters. And then here, because it is just kind of chilling there. Well, actually, hang on. Okay. No, this isn't going to work. Okay.
Energy low.
Oh, why am I going to the seat? Just go there. Okay. That looks too high. Yeah, that's too high. So we're gonna take all of this out, take that out, take that out. And then we'll take out all of these blocks as well, and these blocks, and then also these ones. Probably didn't have to take out those ones, but actually, you know what? No, we're gonna leave those ones. Should I feel like I need to take out these blocks and actually fit them with blocks that actually fit. Come on, game, unfreeze. Thank you. That's gonna take forever, so I'm just gonna get rid of it myself. Okay, so if we do that, and we do it like this, okay, so then these blocks actually fit that shape. So that's what we're gonna go with for that. And then I'm gonna leave these ones as is because I do like that look. So we're gonna keep that. All right, so then if I make this the edge, then this has got to get replaced with a half block, I think. Yeah. So instead of going up 3 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, it's just going to go up 2 blocks to here. And I think that will actually turn out better. Thank you. All right, so that can go there. This can go here, and then we can start moving across here. And that's going to be kind of our basic shape. Alright, so then that's going to leave us 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. Yeah, so then if I were to take... I still don't know how I want this to go. Okay, let me just fill in some blocks here, because I know I'm going to need to. Okay, and then we'll fit in all of this fun stuff, all of that fun stuff. Okay. And then from here, we need to move this outwards. So that's where we come in with this again. Okay, and then I need these pieces to go there. Okay, and then I need the 8th corner pieces to go here. And there. Okay. So now we can bring in our thrusters and have it go out, including this solid block here, and then half blocks will cover it. So I think that'll work. Okay, so then thrusters, we're going to be putting in the best that we can. So that's going to be these guys here. And these are going to have to fit in there and there. Okay, so that's going to take up that whole space there. Okay, and that means that we can go 1 block shallower on the bottom, which is what I wanted to do. Okay. And then... let's see, so let me put in the half blocks. So we're definitely going to need these ones. And these ones. Okay, and then from here I feel like we could probably get away with using these corner blocks. And hopefully that won't interrupt the thrust too much, and it'll also give us a little bit more protection, which I think will work. Okay, so then that can go there, and then over here on this side I do want to put in some additional thrusters, and then these are just going to be like small thrusters though, so come on game, don't freeze on me. There we go. Okay, so that'll go there. And actually, you know what, no. Okay, so I'm going to need these smaller thrusters now. So we'll go here, here, there, 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 and there. So we have our 2 large thrusters, and then we have 6 smaller thrusters, all kind of doing their thing. And then we can build this out on the edge and try to make it all fit, which I think we can do. And I don't want to have too much coverage here, so we're going to go with this, because then I can just put like a half block of cover here. And then, let's see, so then I can go with this block here, do the same thing under here, just run that out to the front. Alright, and then go with the 8th corners here and there. So that way we're getting like at least one at least a half a block of cover in like all the areas. And the only thing I don't like is the fact that that's the light armor, which, you know, I guess is a thing, but that gives us... I don't know if I like this. I want it to be more, I guess, I don't know what I want it to be more like. Well, actually, that's not going to work there anyways, so... Alright, and that's... Okay, so let's just get rid of all this for now. Okay. Okay, so let's try this again. Alright, so what if... Trying to think of how I want this to go. It's so difficult. Okay, so if I put this, and then also, can you, is that the farthest you'll go out? Okay. And then if I put just one of these over on this side, and then I fill in the rest of this, maybe that will give me the look I want? No, this is gonna have to extend out farther. And then we go, what, into like a half block here, maybe? Something like this. And then we can bring this around to do the half block on the bottom and bring that in. Something like that. I mean, how does that look though? I feel like it needs to be beefier over on this side. So maybe not the 45s, but like a 2x1 going down. And then maybe going into a 45 here. And then taking this one out and running that up one more block. Alright, how does that look? Okay, I mean, it's not quite what I'm looking for, but it's not terrible. And then we're gonna need to put in these here at least. Put in another one here. And then maybe put in one more thruster here. Maybe like that. So we'll have like 2 big thrusters and then 2 small and then 3 small. Maybe that'll work. But then I also have to figure out how to get this to mesh with everything else, which is not going to be easy. Okay, well, let's just do what we can. That's probably going to stay there as well. And then if I did the 8th corners down here. And then over here on the side as well. So then that would be an 8th corner, but I need more alloy plate. And we have used up all of our hydrogen. It's not terrible. We've also used up all of our reactors, or all of our uranium anyways. So if you don't mind, make some more, please. Okay, a little bit of uranium. Throw that into the reactor. Keep our power up and going. All right, so we don't need. Wait. Why are we full? We're not full. You, in here, go. Definitely don't need 100 of those. Pick up all of those. All right, and then we have to flip this around on the other side. So let's large ion thruster, tier 5. So that can go there and there. Okay, so back to what I was doing down here. Okay, so we need to go with the 8th corners here. And then also here, and down here. And then we go with those corners, which we don't have, so... Oh, that's heavy armor. I don't want to do heavy armor. Okay, so then that can go in that corner. And then we can kind of figure out what we want to do for the rest of this, so... So we'll put that there, because that's obviously got to go there. I don't know. So that can all go there. That'll be fine. Alright, so let me at least continue this design outwards. So if we do it like this, then maybe we can try to fit it in here somehow? I don't know. Do we have a piece that can fit that? We do not. Okay, so this is not going to be something that I can make, I don't think. Unless... Hang on. Does that fit there? It does. But we have to get a little crazy with how we do our other things here. So maybe I can make it work. Maybe. So if we go out like that. Okay, so that's a 45 right there, right? Okay. And then we can take this, go with the 2x1 tip there, and then go with the angled tip here. Okay. And then if I go into this block, and I get that out kind of like that. Okay, so then maybe we take that one out, and then we put in this block here. Okay. And then maybe one of these blocks will actually work in here. Not really. What about one of these ones? Maybe? Maybe. Maybe this one. But then I have no block that can fit that. Unless I go with an 8th corner. Followed by another 8th corner. I have no idea. Okay, so then we need this block. Hello. For that. I mean, it looks like it sort of works. Sort of. And I'm gonna have to put this block over here on this side as well. And then also down here. Something like this anyways. But does that look too weird? I mean, it might actually be better just to run this straight out and ignore all of these angle pieces. I mean, I like this, right, where it's just got the real simple edge, but then once I'm up here doing all of this craziness, I mean, it's legit crazy. So if I were to delete all of these pieces, oh, not that one, but whatever, and then stick with just like a half block up here, and honestly, I would probably be faster if I just did this myself. Actually, let me see if I can change that one back. Okay. Okay, so if we take all of this craziness out, and take out this piece here, okay, and then take out this, and this, okay. So let's see if I can make this work like this instead. It's not going to be as fancy looking, but I think overall it'll be better. Okay, so can one of these pieces fit? Yeah, can this one work there? I mean, sort of. But once again, it's doing like that weird thing that I don't want to do. Okay, so if we leave ourselves with just that, I mean, how would I get this to work? I mean, I can get this piece in there because we do have a half block. Yeah, so like this piece in here. So that can go in there, no problem. And I'm good with that. That kind of gets us out to the edge, I guess. But I don't have a piece that really goes in there except the 2x1 tip. But then that'll leave this corner kind of exposed. And then that's going to be the same issue up here as well. So I mean, there might be a way to make this work, maybe. Okay, so we put that there. And we put that there, and we take this piece out too, right? Okay, and then we go into this piece. And we need this one here. So that brings us out to there. And then I can bring that in like that. And I think that gets us our angles and everything correct. Let me just take a look down here. Yeah, okay. That'll work. Okay. So that is gonna house all of our thrusters. And then I can take out pieces in here to put in side thrusters, which will be good. And then we're gonna have to take out at least 2 here with that. And then I could bring this out all the way out to here and start putting them in this way. Okay, so like if I did this, right? And I ran this all the way along the side, because we can, really. And I'm gonna need more metal plate, so let me get some. Alright, so I don't, oh, you're all the way full. Game, stop freezing on me. Okay, so you can take those, a few of those, and then give me the metal plates, which you probably don't have any of. Yeah, no. So it is making them, but it is also using them as quickly as it's making them. Okay, so that, oh wow, that's gonna go the entire length. Okay, so we're gonna have 8 side thrusters. Yee, that's a lot. But I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Alright, so that will go there. And that's gonna be all of our side thrusters. And then forward thrusters, and then I could, can I make this work? Not really. So we'll have less up and down thrusters if I place them on top of here based on how this thing is laid out. So it would have to go in this block space, and the thrusters would have to point up. So we have kind of like the nice empty area here that we can kind of work with. So let me just fill in the rest of this. Okay, so that can go there, right? And then that is the back of a thruster there, so we can't put anything there. Okay. Okay. And then I'm gonna need more metal plates because I don't have any more. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so then this has to go here at that level, and then also down here
Energy critical.
at this level. Okay, let's go and repair ourselves real quick, or recharge ourselves. Alright, how are we looking on power? We have a little bit of hydrogen left. Interesting. Batteries are fully charged, so that's good. How's our reactor doing? Okay, it's got plenty of stuff. Alright. Okay. Alright, so let's get the rest of this kind of going, if we can. Okay, so this part, I think I'm gonna go with these 1/8 corners. And it's gonna look a little weird going from like up at this angle, then straight over, and then up again, but at the same time, I mean, man, maybe, sorry. Maybe we go with 2x1 tips instead. Because I think, I mean, I don't like how that transitions there, but I don't have a piece that can fit in there. So there's not really much I can do about it. So that will go there. Okay. And at this point, I feel like I need speed modules on here instead of power modules. Yep, let's do that. Okay, so tier 4 speed or tier 5 speed, whatever I can get away with. Okay, here we go. Tier 5 speed. You can go in there. I need computers. Why you no have computers? Okay, so it's doing whatever it's doing, I suppose. But yeah, more speed because then it'll build faster, which is kind of what I'm going for. Alright, and then how are these doing? Are you not going to let me actually see that? No? Okay. Whatever, man. Okay, so that is nowhere near what it needs, but it's got everything else, so it just needs all the tier 5 thruster components. That still needs superconductors, okay, and metal plates. So I mean, everything is still kind of building, but I'm going to need an absolute shit ton of tier 5 thruster components. And luckily that's what I have all the uranium for. Okay, so as you can kind of guess, this is going to be repeated on this side, and that's going to make the thruster portion of the ship. And then there's going to be a forward section, kind of like a saucer section, but that's going to have all of our stuff. So refineries, tanks, cargo containers, all of that stuff. It's gonna be something. I can tell you that. It's definitely gonna be something. All right, so I'm thinking we don't actually need that much because I'm gonna be having that over there. So I'll have 4 down thrusters here, 4 down thrusters there for a total of 8. Whereas over here I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 side thrusters. So I think it all works out actually, which is good. But I think that's going to be it for this video. I don't know if I'm going to put like the entire build in video or record the entire thing because it's just going to take a very, very, very long time. And especially with everything needing to build as well. And then all of the thruster components that I'm going to have to make, which is going to be ridiculous. But, I mean, we've got kind of like a basic idea of what this thing is going to look like. And then I'm going to put more of these beams over here on the bottom somehow. We'll make it work, I don't know. Maybe just put like straight beams or the half beams in there. Actually, hang on. Let me actually try it out before I go. Beam. Yeah, these half beams. So if we do this kind of all the way through here, or do we not want to go that far? I don't think we want to go that far. And then that doesn't give us much protection here though for the tanks. So maybe I alternate between like a half block here. And then that's gonna have to go out to there. And then we'll run this over here this way. Yeah, and then we'll do the beam here. And then we'll do another beam here. Maybe not in the middle though. Okay. And then we do half blocks again. And then we do more beams. Something like that. So the bottom of this thing is going to be pretty flat. Not sure how I feel about that, but it is what it is, I suppose. And then I could put in like something here just to kind of give this a little extra flair, I guess. Instead of just being like a thing that just kind of ends there. But yeah, I think we're making progress. And then I'm gonna have to put like I don't know, an 8th corner here, I suppose. It doesn't look great, but it doesn't look terrible either, so yeah. Progress. Very, very, very slow progress is very, very slowly being made. But yeah, so this is going to be absolutely packed with thrusters just all over the place. And then I suppose in this section here, oh, I'm going to need down thrusters too. And that actually works out perfectly. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So we pack 4 here, we pack 4 right on top of it. I think that'll work. Okay, but anyways, it's been like an hour and 14 minutes, almost an hour and 15 minutes. So that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will be working on some of this off camera, but I will have, you know, a pretty good chunk of this on camera. Well, maybe I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm just kind of Trying to figure this out. Anyways, that is all I've got for this video. Sorry for being so scatterbrained. I'm just trying to picture this whole thing in my head and like how it's going to look and how it's going to work and what it's going to, look like and all that other stuff and how it's going to function, because that's especially important. But yeah, that's all I got. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, hopefully you'll join me for the next one. But until then, have a good one.